Hi Aries, welcome to How Love Tarot. This is your November 2022 reading. I've already pulled your oracle cards and I'm now pulling your present position for your tarot. Spirit may have the present position. Thank you for Aries. Okay, so we have the Ace of Wands in the reverse and the Three of Cups in the reverse. May I have the strength for Aries from now to the end of November? Can I have the strength? What do they need to know? What will help them? What will validate this reading? Which way? Thank you. We have the Four of Swords and we have the Eight of Wands in the reverse. Aries, kind of picking up your energy already. Spirit may have the challenge for Aries, please. Thank you. We have the Seven of Coins. We have the Page of Cups and we have the Eight of Swords in the reverse. Spirit may have the what's good in the outcome, or what's the outcome that Aries needs to know, what will help them. I need to reshuffle that, Aries, that fell out. May I have the outcome for Aries, Spirit? What do they need to know? What will help them make decisions? What will inspire them and motivate them? Tell me more, Spirit. Thank you. Thank you. We have a lot in the outcome. Spirit, tell me what order you want me to put them in. We have the Six of Cups. We have the Four of Coins. We have the Four of Cups. Spirit, tell me which way. We have the Two of Coins. We have the Five of Coins. And we have the Two of Wands in the outcome. Okay, Aries, for those of you that have never seen me before, I am a psychic and a medium. And what that means is that I'm about to go through the present position with you. So I read 4 areas of your life over the next month. One is the present position, meaning what's happening now, and that's to validate that this is your reading. Now, if this present position does not make sense, it means that this is not your reading, or you're watching the reading too early. So you may want to come back at the end of November and look at the reading then. And many times for many people, the reading does make sense by the end of the month because the present position has played itself out. And so the present position represents what's occurring now to identify whether this is your reading or not. If you cannot identify with this is the present position, like I said, this may not be your reading. The other 3 areas that I look at is I look at the strength, which is something that you do not have to do. It's something that's going to occur naturally over the month. I look at the challenge, which is the same thing. It's not something that you can avoid. It's just something that's going to happen. And then based upon all of this, we have the natural progression of the outcome. Now, Aries, I apologize for the barking dog in the background because they have a knack of knowing when I'm going to film and just losing it. Anyway, so what we have here is Privileged Lady in the Kipper. Spirit, bring it forward. What's going on with Privileged Lady? So it does feel like you're in a situation right now where you've lost your passion for something. It does feel like there is a needing to reignite something that gave you a lot of satisfaction, and it feels very social as well. So there was something that is in your recent past that created a lot of energy, created a lot of fun, a lot of good times, and it does feel like you want to re-engage in that. So it does feel like you're either planning for that, or you're definitely thinking about it and you're missing it in your life. There's some disruption, some tension here. It does feel like what you're looking for in the next, not just November, but coming months is for there to be to engage a much more light around you and to kind of manifest that around you. It does feel like you're very grateful for the things that are occurring in your life, because you're watching things and putting things in perspective in regards to others that have gone through very, very difficult times, much more difficult than your own. So as you're looking at yourself and kind of taking stock of what is going on with you, it does look like you're kind of really in that divine light and grace, in that you feel very blessed and you want to move forward in a much more humble direction, so that you can manifest what was in your recent past, which is a lot of passion, a lot of engagement with the people that you love and care about. And just to for those of you that maybe can't identify with that very strongly, it's to bring in a lot more love and laughter and happiness and fun times around you. So you're looking for some type of new beginning here. In the strength, and again, it's what's going to automatically happen. You don't have to do anything. What we have here in the Kipper is courtship. Then what we have to explain that in the tarot is the Four of Swords, and we have the Eight of Wands in the reverse. So the Eight of Wands came out in the reverse. So it does feel like there's some type of, it does feel like somebody's trying to get you on their side, Aries. It does feel like somebody is trying to communicate with you, but I feel like you're not listening to them. It feels like you're kind of, you feel like they're not trustworthy. So your strength currently is that you are entertaining other partnerships, other situations, other social situations or work situations, or maybe family dynamics, but you're definitely engaging in much more deliberate communication here, so you can have partnership and stability and kind of a leveling up of your situation. It does feel like you're putting the past in the past, and for some of you, you're missing people, right? You're missing people. For some of you, this literally represents death, is what it feels like. It feels like the time of old has gone, right? A chapter has closed in everybody's lives, and a new dawn is beckoning, and you're very much aware of that. Now, while others may be communicating about this, the Eight of Wands came out in the reverse, so it does feel like you're going to hold your opinions and your thoughts to yourself until you better understand the situation. So that is very positive in your strength. Here in the challenge position, we have false person, right? So it does feel like there is somebody around you that they're not very remarkable. There is a need for personal growth there. There is frustration there. They're very kind of, I don't know, closed-minded, chauvinistic maybe is what I'm getting. So they're very set in their ways. So the challenge is feeling limitation in that situation, right? We got the Seven of Coins here, feeling quite limited in that situation. It does feel like here with the Page of Cups that you would like them to have a new perspective about the situation, but you don't have much hope in it. So there is a need to have freedom and victory from those around you who remain strong and true despite all evidence saying the contrary. So that's coming out in the challenge position. And that ties right into the Eight of Swords, right? This person is not changing their minds about something. It's in the reverse, right? They're in a self-imposed prison, but that self-imposed prison kind of affects the people around them as well, because they won't look at things from a new perspective. And, you know, to be fair, Aries, it's very difficult for people to see things from a new perspective. It's very difficult to do that. And so think about yourself. You know, people may try and change your mind about something. How often does it get changed? Not often, right? So it's no different for anybody. Here in the outcome, we have adjudication. So there is something that is going to happen in the outcome in the next Spirit just said 60 days. That is going to create a fairness in a situation. It does feel like someone's going to oversee something and make a decision. And what I have here is you being extremely guarded about that outcome and hoping that the person is fair and able to understand what you bring to the table and all your experience and your history and what it is that you have to give. You remain guarded in this situation, completely guarded in this situation, which I think is the right thing to do. So there's not a lot of talking that's going on because this is happening all around you. It does feel like you're preparing yourself for the worst kind of outcome. So it does feel like, you know, you'll accept whatever is decided. And to that end, you're making decisions about what it is that you need and that you want. So it looks like you're looking at different outcomes because we have the Two of Coins and the Two of Wands here, right? So there's a lot of decisions being made on your part depending on the outcome of that situation. So, you know, it does feel here that you're expecting the worst, right? We got the Five of Coins here. So it does feel like you're expecting to, for some of you, I hate to say this, but some of you are in a situation with employment that you feel like you're going to be fired or let go. You feel like you're going to be left out in the cold, right? Five of Coins. But Spirit, can I just have some more cards on that for the outcome? Because I don't feel like that is the outcome. I feel like that's what Aries is preparing for. So can you give me a little bit more clarity on the outcome? What's going to be the outcome of this oversight for Aries? What's going to be the outcome? Aries, while I'm getting the outcome here, if you haven't done so already, if this reading resonates with you, please hit like, subscribe, hit the bell button, and leave a comment. And that will help the YouTube algorithm to notify you when a new video comes out. Okay, so let's take a look at this. Oh, wow. Huh. All right. Okay. So interesting. The outcome, because here we have the Two of Coins and the Two of Wands, right? That's what you're anticipating, and you're making concessions of if you, you know, kind of if it's a negative outcome. But what it shows here in the outcome, again, we've got the two, right? But we've got it in the reverse. So the decision's going to be made for you. It doesn't look like you have to make any decisions. It looks like there is some type of stability here because we have the Palace of Wands, and that you are not having to go down a different road or make a different decision. So it does feel like for now things are going to continue and they're going to be stable, and you're going to keep giving to that situation. You know, love is always the final and most complete cure to our inner demons. And at the end of the day, if this has to do with a work situation and this is a job you love, perhaps what you need to move into is, you know, if you're having difficulty with difficult people around you, is it, you know, ask yourself, is it now time, on your dime, on your faith and belief in yourself, to start moving in a direction that you love, right? Not what somebody else expects of you. Aries, that is your reading. I hope it helped, and I will speak to you soon.